You know, it's crazy to think that when I first started playing Street Fighter 6, you know what I mean? Like, I had no direction. I thought I was going to be a Marisa main. I thought I was going to be a Chun-Li main. Ended up rolling with Blanca and was getting whooped, getting tossed, getting slammed, all kinds of mess. And then I leveled up to this point. You know what I mean? Like, look at me. Reversing the drive impacts, hitting combos, you know what I mean? Pulling out all the stunts with Blanca. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually charging effectively. And the question is how? How did I reach this point? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what I've done to level up my Blanca and get better. Stay tuned. Alright, y'all, so the first thing that I had to stop doing was relying on the heavy Blanca ball as my only point of attack. You know what I mean? Like, that's all that I would do, which worked in the lower ranks. But as I started moving up, and even as you can see, like, a lower platinum person was already picking up on it. And so whenever somebody would stop it, I really had no point of attack. Didn't know when to do, I didn't know any other combos, honestly. Didn't know when it was appropriate to use the Blanca Chan, as you can see right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got antsy and would start jumping around and just start trying to do all kinds of stuff to be able to get in and mount some offense. You know what I mean? Doing stuff out of place, getting nervous. It was bad. And so I had to make it a point to really stop relying on it. Had no setups. You know what I mean? This Ken just said, oh, that's what you want to do? Oh, you don't like being in the corner? Oh, you don't have the heavy Blanca roll anymore. Okay, I got something for you. So, you know what I mean? I had to stop doing that because it just led to me getting whooped up on. So, which leads into the number 2 thing that I actually started to do, which was start using all of Blanca's tools, not just using the heavy Blanca ball, using the light one to be able to close the distance and get the throw, you know what I mean, using the hop to be able to cross people up, using the Blanca roll that you can do from out of mid-air, you know what I'm saying, mixing EX moves in there as well. You know what I mean? Like knowing how to properly anti-air and be able to get a combo off of that. Really just mixing it up and using all of his tools has definitely, you know, made me more unpredictable. But it's also, you know, paid dividend to me as well. You know what I mean? Because now I'm keeping my opponents guessing. You know what I mean? Especially using the Blanca ball that sends you up in the air. I keep forgetting what it's called. But, you know, using that to come up short and to bait DPs and whatnot. Oh my goodness, it works like a charm. You know what I mean? Like mixing in some drive rushes in there, you know, really just throwing all kinds of moves out there to be able to just frustrate my opponent or to just keep them guessing. You know what I'm saying? Like that has really helped. You definitely want to get used to using all of Blanca's tools, and if you don't know them, you definitely want to learn them because you can keep your opponent guessing. It's amazing. I really like it, and it makes playing Blanca fun. You know what I mean? You're not one-dimensional with it or anything like that. You know, you really sometimes you don't even know what you're gonna do. I feel like as a Blanca main, I come in sometimes with a strategy, but a lot of times I'm working off what my opponent is doing. I use that first round to really tell the tale and tell me, you know, how I'm gonna approach things. And so depending on how that first round goes, it actually might switch up how I do things. So I'm coming in not really having a strategy, and then I end up with one. All right, so this next one I'm still working on, but I've gotten so much better at it. And honestly, it's trying not to mash. And so on certain combos, like when I do like the light punch twice into the electric, I still kind of mash that one because I don't really have the timing down. But not mashing actually has helped me a lot because now I'm pressing buttons with a sense of purpose. I know why I'm hitting those buttons, you know what I mean, versus just throwing something out there. And just learning the timing of different moves has definitely, or different combos I should say, has definitely paid off a lot. You know what I mean? So by pressing buttons with a purpose, you end up not mashing as much. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working on it, like I said, for certain combos, but I never thought that I would see myself not mashing. I'll tell you another motivation. People judge you if you mash. I be looking in the comment section at people's videos. Like sometimes I'll see shorts and somebody will be showing like a combo and people be like, nice mash. I'd be like, dang, FGC is ruthless with it, so let that be motivation in itself. All right, this one I never thought that I would do, as far as learning frame data, but also learning matchups. You know, like I understand what frame data is. I understand, you know, how to read it, but you know, I wouldn't say that I have mastered it. I wouldn't say that I know the frame data for all the characters, but learning matchups, you know what I mean, has definitely paid off. And what I'll do is I'll either watch my own replays, I'll watch other players that use certain characters. Like I like watching like Brian F. He has a real good JP, watching Smug and Nightmare Effects DJ. So really just seeing how they use their characters, but also seeing what they do when they're matched up against your character. You know what I mean? Learn from your mistakes. Rashid, brand new character, right? But what people are trying to do is they trying to like soar through the air. You know what I mean? Turbulent wind style. And so what do? Hey, you get an anti-air player, you know, just settling down, really just understanding the matchup, what the person's objective is when they're using that said character, you know what I mean, can really help you out. But you have to learn from your mistakes. You also have to watch people that play that character as well. The only character that I hate playing against right now, actually there's two, Dawson and Ken. When Ken get me in the corner, boy, I start flailing like a fish on land. I start pressing buttons, mashing, trying all kinds of mess, jumping, trying to just get free. So I'm still trying to learn the Ken matchup, and then Dawson just frustrates me because, you know, he want to keep the distance, hitting fireballs and throwing him long limbs out there. Like, so I'm still trying to figure out the Dawson matchup. I do pretty okay. I'd say I'm more bad with the Ken matchup versus Dawson, but nevertheless, learning the matchups has definitely helped me out a ton, because now I'm not, you know, nervous going into every fight. I already know how I'm going to approach, you know, depending on what character they use. And probably the most important one, never quit. You know what I mean? Never quit. Do not give up. You know, I started thinking to myself like, man, do I really need to, you know, stick with Blanca? And what I did was I stuck with him because he was the only character that felt right to me. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, you know what? I'm probably using maybe 60% of his tools. So let me keep on exploring Blanca. Let me keep on, you know, sitting here trying to learn how I can really, you know what I mean, optimize my usage with him. Something that I could still work on is still using like my drive rush, as well as, you know, more combos. You know, I'm still learning the different combo routes when it comes to playing with him. So there's still work that needs to be done. Overall, though, by me implementing those previous things that I have mentioned, it has boosted my confidence. I can feel it. When I go into these matchups, I feel good. You know, I'm not nervous, like I said, unless it's a Ken. E-Honda been giving me trouble too now that I think about it. But overall, I feel more confident when I go into these matchups. You know what I mean? And so also looking at the leaderboard, seeing my progress, being ranked, you know, as of when I'm recording this video, 49,000 in the world. You know what I mean? And then narrowing it down to, in North America, 13,000. You know what I'm saying? Overall, in North America, that feels so good to me. And then to see in the world as a Blanca main, top 2,000, and then even in North America in the top 500. I know there's still a mountain to climb, but that is giving me motivation. I know I'm not a tournament player or anything like that, but I feel motivated, you know what I mean, to keep on going and to keep getting better. So I know that this video was targeted for people that use Blanca, but outside of the Blanca ball, you can apply those steps, or, you know, those things that I've done to level up your character. Overall, the message that I wanted to get across is, you know, I'm no tournament player or anything like that. People probably gonna look at this video and be like, oh, he's a bum, da da da. You know what I mean? Because the fighting game community is like that. But this is for people that play casually, that want to get better to eventually be able to reach that tournament status. You know what I'm saying? So again, I hope that this was motivational for some people. I'll be posting more Street Fighter videos, you know what I mean? I've just been, you know, grinding low key, you know what I mean, getting better. And it seems like I play better when I don't stream, when I'm just concentrating in my, you know, in my room by myself. I don't recommend, if you got kids or a pet, don't be trying to play Street Fighter. Once you reach these high ranks, boy, you need all your concentration, you know what I mean? But hey, it's your boy Jay Suave. I appreciate all the support. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace, 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 peace. Let me up.
I'm gone, boy. I'm out of there. I'm probably about to die though. Or not. Oh man, smoke screen. Hold up. Oh, I'm out of there. Wait a minute. I'm gone.